pass me. I was like, my bad.
All right, we're joined by women's golf today. Cassidy Phelan, Payton Panzeri, and Brittlynn O'Dell. Girls, just talk about kind of your emotion and everything after winning your home tournament. Cassidy, go ahead and start as a team, winning that tournament as a team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of each and every one of my teammates. You know, we were down by 8 after day 1, and we had to believe in ourselves. We had to trust in our game. We couldn't let that get to us. So I'm really proud of how we all battled. We fought hard. We had to make some crucial shots, make some crucial putts. And I mean, seeing everyone's scores and seeing how everyone played, I'm just very proud of everyone. You know, it's great motivation and great confidence now heading into next week for RMACs. So that's all to say about that. Very proud of everyone.
I think agreeing with Cass, I think it's a huge confidence boost going into this weekend. And I'm really excited for our 5 to show what we have at RMACs, especially coming off of a win and at home. It was nice to come back. Like Cass said, we were down by 8 after the first day, and I know a lot of our girls turned it around the second day and played a little bit better. So I think it was a big confidence boost and a big motivator going into this weekend.
Kind of same thing, agree with them. Also, since only 2 of us have been to RMACs before, I think the other 3, including Payton, it's a great way to go into RMACs with some confidence. Plus, like our coach keeps saying that this course kind of is a lot like Boulder Creek. And so to just be able to play this course before going into RMACs, I think is a really great opportunity for them and for us. But I'm just excited to see. And I feel like recently we've been shooting lower team scores. So I'm really excited to see what we can accomplish at RMACs.
You guys all just stole my next question. So
sorry.
I say, what confidence does it give you going into the RMAC tournament after shooting, I think, your season best 297 this last week? And what, as a team, what kind of confidence does that give you?
We're coming for you, Pueblo. That's all I have to say. No, it's great confidence. Yeah, I mean it. I have full confidence and faith in us. But I mean, you know, as a team, I think we all speak for ourselves. Like, it's great confidence boost. And I mean, personally, watching my teammates do that and perform, it just shows me as a leader and a captain. And I think just for being my last rodeo, I'm just very proud and just I got a fire now. I want to do great at RMACs, and I believe we all can. Just showed that we can. And, you know, once you show yourself you can do it, sky's the limit. So we're coming for you.
I think over the spring we've continuously gotten better as a team, and it's nice. It's not just, I mean, all of us individually have been progressing, and I think as a team progressing, like as our 5, has been awesome. And I think it really helps build motivation that we can compete and we can play good at RMAC. So I think shooting the season best right before really shows okay, we can go, we can show up, and we can play our game, and we can, like Cass said, give Pueblo a run for their money for the championship title.
Yeah, I think it's also good that even the freshmen, I think they're finally starting to get comfortable with their place in the team and just get more comfortable with us and trusting their teammates that we have their back just in case of a bad hole or a bad round. We can go out the next day and just play our game. But I think it's definitely good and builds a lot of confidence going into it.
And Cass and Brittlynn, for you two, since you two are the only ones that have played in the RMAC championship before, what kind of advice, veteran leadership can you guys give to the ones that haven't?
Honestly, I think it's just belief in yourself. You know, it all comes down to that of, RMACs, it's going to be a different battlefield. You know, it's conference time. The stakes are higher. You know, it's one last rodeo, but it might not be. You know, if you get first place, you move on. And so it's really just believing in yourself. You know, that's what I'm going to tell my team. That's what I'm going to tell myself is you just have to believe in yourself. All these hours you've put into the practice range, all these hours you put into the course, you know, it's just any other golf round out there. You just have to believe in yourself. You know, bad shots will happen. Be a goldfish, forget about it, and move on.
Kind of same thing. Even though it's harder said than done, to just take the mindset we've had all semester and try and keep that same just mindset of it's just another tournament. You've been working, you've been progressively getting better for this tournament, and I mean, I've seen how a lot of our girls have grown, like even Payton. Like she's grown a lot, even just like this semester, this year. And so just like trusting her ability at that tournament, Hunter, Kinsey, trusting their ability that they like deserve to be there. They belong there. They're there for a reason. And I just think trying to keep that same like mentality that they've had this semester, just keep that going for RMACs. Even when you have like a bad day or a bad hole, like it's not over. Like you got 3 days of the tournament and you can't win it or lose it in the first day. So just keep going.
And then for all of you, to win the RMAC tournament, you guys are going to have to do what well? Is it putting? Is it chipping? Is it, like you said, being a goldfish, forgetting the last bad hole? You know what is the one thing you have to do well?
Personally, for myself, for me, it's just really relying on my faith and trusting God in every process I have. I've really plugged it into this weekend, and I've just seen the works the Lord has done for me, and I'm just very like grateful for everything. And that's really what I'm going to be relying on. As a team, honestly, it's just the confidence and belief factor, just believing in ourselves. You know, it doesn't, like, you can putt well, you can chip well, you can drive well, but if you don't have that belief in yourself or that confidence in yourself that you can do it, you're not going to do it. So you need to have that. And I think as a team, we're going to have that. We're going to have that heart.
I think for any tournament, you could hit the ball terrible and putt really well. You could hit the ball amazing and putt bad and still play good. So I think, honestly, just having that mindset, just like Cass said, and even Brittlynn, having that mindset that you do deserve to be here and just wiping off bad shots and bad holes. I play my best golf when I'm just kind of walking around the golf course, not really thinking about bad things. And so keeping that positive mindset throughout the whole round, throughout all 3 days, is going to be super important. And yeah, just appreciating that I get to be there.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. I definitely feel like I play my best golf when I'm not focused on golf whatsoever. Like even just like last year at RMAX, my first round was my best round of the 3 days, and I literally was talking from tee box to green and even on the green. So I think just distracting myself with what's going on around me and talking to like my group mates. I mean, if I do focus solely on the golf portion, I think short game is really important for me. If I have confidence in my short game, then I don't have to worry as much about hitting it super close or any of that, and it just takes that stress off of me.
Question for both Cassidy and Brittlynn. You know, you guys are at a familiar golf course this year again. Kind of, does that familiarity kind of give you more confidence as well, going to a place that you're familiar with, you played before, it's not a brand new course that you're going right into?
I mean, I was born and raised out there. It's really full circle for me. It's the first tournament I ever played junior golf at. Last tournament, you know, of my college career. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. But, you know, when I have that familiarity with the golf course, for me, you know, it brings more confidence, but it's also for me whenever I step into a tournament, whether this is my first time playing the course or it's my 100th time playing a course, I go into it with the same mindset, and that's play the course to my strengths, high golf IQ, and I go out there to win every time. And that's what I plan to do at RMAC. I plan to go out there and win. But, you know, confidence, you know, I'm always full of confidence. I think you can tell just by my words, I'm always full of confidence.
I mean, personally, I kind of don't like I feel like I should perform just as well or better than I did last year. So I feel like partially it puts a little more of that pressure on me than more like comfort. But I do like the fact that I like know what clubs to pull out on each hole, or know like maybe like where not to play it, where to play it. That part is really nice. But I mean, I feel like there's definitely a little more pressure, especially since it's my senior year. Like I feel like I need to just go out with a bang and kind of leave it all out there. So there's a little more pressure this year.
All right. Question of the week, best question. This is going to be this or that this week. So
Okay.
we'll go rapid fire each round. The first one is guacamole or salsa?
Salsa.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Okay. Night or morning?
Morning.
Night.
Hot coffee or iced coffee?
Iced.
Iced.
I don't drink coffee.
I love coffee.
Diet Coke is brilliant.
Diet Coke.
Phone calls or texting?
Phone calls.
Texting.
And then the final one, would you rather see the future or change the past?
Oh,
See
well,
the future.
See the future.
Yeah.
Neither.
You
I just
pick.
feel like you have to appreciate the present. But if I had to pick, then I would probably change the past. You know, anything
Alright.
bad that happened in,
Because you want to think about it at the end there.
I don't know, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you and good luck this weekend.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.